Okay, in this video we're going to discuss averages and the range. So the main type of average is the mean. That is your typical average that is used for a lot of things. So if you were to do a test and you wanted to know the average of your class, we would use the mean to find the average. We would add up all the scores and divide by how many people sat that test. So the mean is the total numbers all added together divided by how many numbers there were. So just say there were 30 in your class, we would add up all the scores and divide by 30. So if anybody just says find the average, normally they're talking about the mean. That's your typical average. If I give you these four numbers and ask you to find the average of them, all we would do is add them up and divide by 4 because there are 4 of them. So we would do 6 plus 9 plus 5 plus 8, which is 28. And then we would divide that answer by 4. So 28 divided by 4 is 7. So the mean of those 4 numbers is 7. There are 2 other types of averages, the median and the mode. So we'll discuss the median first. The median just means the middle number. So the median is a good type of average to use if you have a really large number or a really small number that's going to throw the mean off. So if you were adding up lots of scores, but there was one score that was really, really high in comparison to all the rest, or really, really low in comparison to all the rest, it's going to make an impact on the average. So that's when the median is a good time. That's when it's a good time to use the median. So if we've got an outlier, the mean is not the best average to use. But to find the median, the numbers need to be in order from smallest to largest. So you can see the example that I've given here, the numbers are not currently in order. So let's reorder them. So 5's the smallest, then 6, then 8, then 9. I'm going to score off so I haven't missed any. Then 11, 12, 13. And just double check that we've got the exact same amount and we haven't missed any. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. If there's an odd number, so 7's an odd number, if we've got an odd number, then we will have a middle number. If we have an even number, that won't happen. So I'll do another example to show you what we do in that case. Right. 9 would be the median here because we've got 3 numbers to the left, 3 numbers to the right, and 9's right in the middle. So 9 is your median. If we had let's do this one. Just say we had numbers where there is no middle number. In other words, we've got an even number of numbers. So here we've just got 4 numbers. The median is going to fall in between 6 and 7. So the median is going to be 6.5. If you didn't know what was halfway between 6 and 7, all you would do is over at the side add them together. So 6 plus 7 is 13. And 13 divided by 2, I'm going to make that 13.0 because I know it doesn't go in exactly. So 13 divided by 2, let's see. So 2 goes into 1 no times, carry the 1. 2 goes into 13 6 times, carry the 1. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So 6.5 is the answer. So if you can't tell what's halfway between, just add them both together and divide by 2, and that will tell you what's halfway in between. If they're both the same, so just say they were both 6's, then the answer would just be 6 because there's nothing in between 6 and 6. So if the numbers ever happen to be the same, that'll be your answer for the median. So median is the middle number, and that's a good type of average to use if you've got one really large number or one really small number that's going to affect the mean. Then that's when I would choose to use the median. Mode. The best way to remember the mode is most often. It's the one that occurs most often. So mode most. Here you can see I've got 3 lots of 3s, 2 lots of 4s and 1 7. So the mode is just 3. If we had a 5 and a 7 that both appeared twice and they appeared the most, then you would just say the mode is 5 or 7. You would give both. Okay, so there is sometimes more than one answer for the mode. So mode is the one that occurs most often. A good example of when I would like to use a mode is if I was selling shoes and I wanted to know the most popular shoe size, because as a shop owner, I would want to buy in the most popular size of shoe. Whereas if I did the mean, I would probably get something like a Horrible Decimals, so something like 7.2 or 5.8. That's not going to help me try and figure out what shoe size to buy in. So the mode is good when you want to know the most popular, the one that occurs most often. Okay, so that's the mode. Okay, sometimes we get problem-solving questions that are working backwards from the mean. So you're told the mean, in this example, the mean age, and you're trying to find the age that's missing. So in this example, I'm telling you the mean age of 4 girls is 6. 3 of their ages are 3, 5 and 9. What age is the 4th girl? So what you would do here is first of all figure out what the total of all their ages are. So the total would be 24 because the mean age of 4 girls is 6 and 6 lots of 4 is 24. So all of their ages total 24. Because remember, to find the mean, you get their total and you divide by how many? And 24 divided by 6 gives us the mean age of 4. So to find their total ages, if you know the mean already, just multiply. Okay, the next thing to do is to add up the ones you know. So 3 plus 5 plus 9 equals 17. So to find out the age of the person that's missing, you would just do a quick subtraction. So 24 take away 17 equals 7. So the person that is missing must be age 7. Okay, so if you're ever working backwards from the mean, multiply to find the total, work out the ones you're given, and subtract that to find the one that's missing. Okay, and lastly, I just want to go over the range. The range is the highest number, subtract the lowest number. So the range of these numbers here would just be the highest, take away the lowest. So 9 take away 5, which is 4. Okay, so that just means the range of all of these numbers is 4. So just do the highest minus the lowest, and that's how you work out the range. Really simple.